The fight is never about grapes or lettuce. It is always about people. We cannot seek achievement for ourselves and forget about progress and prosperity for our community. Preservation of one's own culture does not require contempt or disrespect for other cultures. We need to help students and parents cherish and preserve the ethnic and cultural diversity that nourishes and strengthens this community. Real education should consist of drawing the goodness and the best out of our own students. What better books can there be than the book of humanity? The end of all education should surely be service to others. Once social change begins, it cannot be reversed. You cannot uneducate the person who has learned to read. You cannot humiliate the person who feels pride. You cannot oppress the people who are not afraid anymore. The fight is never about violence. It's about justice. You are never strong enough that you don't need help. We don't need perfect political systems. We need perfect participation. We draw our strength from the very despair in which we have been forced to live. We shall endure. You are never too small to make a difference. It is not enough to win the struggle. We must transform the struggle. The rich may have money, but the poor have time. We need to help students value themselves, their own cultures, and the cultures of others. Enter text. We cannot change the past, but we can change our attitude toward it. Uproot guilt and plant forgiveness. Tear out error and seed humility. Exchange love for hate. Oh, we don't want a perfect world. We want a better world. The fight is never about personal gain. It's about collective progress. In giving of yourself, you will discover a whole new world. We don't need more material goods, we need more spiritual goods. To be a man is to suffer for others. God help us to be men. It is my deepest belief that only by giving our lives do we find life. Kindness and compassion towards all living beings is the mark of a civilized society. You cannot oppress the people who are not afraid anymore. We are confident, we have ourselves, we know how to sacrifice, we know how to work, we know how to combat the forces that oppose us. The truest act of courage is to sacrifice ourselves for others in a totally non-violent struggle for justice. We need to help students value education and cherish it for the precious gift that it is. You cannot uneducate the person who has learned to read. The fight for justice against corruption is never easy. It never has been and never will be. It exacts a toll on ourselves, our families, our friends, and especially our children. We must use our lives to make the world a better place to live. not just to acquire things. We can choose to use our lives for others to bring about a better and more just world for our children. Our language is the reflection of ourselves. A language is an exact reflection of the character and growth of its speakers. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe this channel.